Okay. Oh, sorry, hold on. So alliteration, right? So it's the repetition of a sound at the beginning of two or more neighboring words, all right? So you will see an example. This one's fun because students can identify this one right away. So this one should be something that you have it down pat right away, right? Listen. Lovely Lisa loves lazy lizards. All right? Do you hear the repetition in the L? Lovely Lisa loves lazy lizards.
Oh.
Yes, I'm getting a lot of O's. Yes, Philip.
I don't get it fully.
Alliteration is just the repetition of a sound at the beginning of two or more neighboring words. It has to be two or more. So it has to be like, either two of these or it could be all of them. If there's one that doesn't have the same sound, it's okay. So I'll show you another one. Hold on. Keep your hands up. Dancing dinosaurs deserve donuts. Alliteration. D. All right. D, 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 D. Donuts, dinosaurs, deserving, dancing. The sound of each word, okay? Of each neighboring word. Get it? Thumbs up? Good? All right. Quiet down. Personification. Do you all recall this? Before I even move on, do you remember what personification is? No. All right. It's okay because we haven't been in a school setting, right? Meaning we don't recall. Sasha, do you want to give it a try?
No, I was gonna ask if alliteration was like a rhyme.
Alliteration, yes, there is rhyming. There's a rhyming scheme. All right, it's the repetition, okay? So it repeats, and it does for the most part rhyme. Personification is when you give human characteristics to an animal or an object. So if you give human characteristics to an animal or an object, that's called personification. Personification. Say it out loud for those of you who get it stuck. It's okay to say it out loud because some students are like, when we have this quiz, I'm going to give you like a little, kind of like a game to see if you guys know the words. I want you to use it and feel comfortable saying alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, idiom. All right, feel comfortable, okay? Say it out loud. Alliteration, personification, onomatopoeia. That's right. That's fun. That's a fun word. Onomatopoeia. Hyperbole, 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 not hyperbole.
I pronounced that one wrong.
Huh?
I said hyperbole.
Yeah, some students will say hyperbole, but it's okay. Hyperbole, hyperbole. All right. So it's when human characteristics are given to an animal or an object. So here's an example. My teddy bear gave me a hug. Can a teddy bear actually give you a hug?
Yes, if you put it on.
You could give the teddy bear a hug, but the teddy bear will not say, hey, Rodrigo, let me just give you a hug. It won't. It's not a human. It's an object, all right? You don't have to write this example down.
Or given.
The flowers danced in the breeze. Do flowers dance?
No.
That is a human characteristic, okay? The flower is not like dancing. It may be moving because of the breeze, but it's not dancing, okay? Yes, lyric. I think so, yes.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Yes, it's the last one. All right, are you all ready? I'm going to test you out. We're going to do several methods of testing, and it's not testing, I would say just reviewing, okay, so that you could feel comfortable. And then when we move on to our centers, right, you will all have your notes to look back at, all right? All right, let's go. Let's get started. Lyric, do you have a question? What? I can't hear you. Go. Sorry, it's the fan here, this ventilator. I can't hear. His skin was tan like the sand on the beach. Here, raise your hand, okay? His skin was tan like the sand on the beach. Is it a simile?
Oh.
A metaphor? A hyperbole? Onomatopoeia? Idiom, alliteration, or personification? I see a lot of hands up and I'm loving this. All right, I haven't heard from Nylene. Go, Nylene. What is it? Simile. Why is it a simile? Okay, because it has like. Can anyone add to Nylene? She's right. I just want a little more substance. I mean, I want a little more. Philip.
It's comparing his skin to the sand.
Okay, so did you hear that, Nylene? So you were right. It's a simile, and it's comparing his skin color to the color of the sand. Okay, so it's comparing two things using the word like. She said that, right? She said that. She just didn't say comparing. That's what I was looking for. Keyword. The sentence uses the word like to compare the color of his skin to the color of the sand. Good job. Clever cats catch critters constantly. Clever cats catch. And don't look at your notes. See if you can like do it without looking. Okay. Try not to look at your notes. Sarah. Here's our key bank. Alliteration. Okay. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Yes. It is an alliteration because it repeats the hard C sound. Clever cats catch critters constantly.
Very clever.
Alright. My brother is so skinny, he could be a telephone pole. Now, wait, this may or may not trick you, okay? So think about it. My brother is so skinny, he could be a telephone pole. Is it a simile, a metaphor, a hyperbole, an onomatopoeia, an idiom, alliteration, or personification? Yes, lady. A what? Idiom. Lady said Mrs. Costa, that's an idiom. Does anyone agree or disagree? Accountable talk. Okay, Sasha, how would you disagree? So you say, Mrs. Costa, I disagree with lady.
I disagree. I think it could be a
Hyperbole? Say it out loud. Hyperbole. Feel comfortable saying it, okay? She says it's a hyperbole. Do you guys want to see the answer? Why do you think it's a hyperbole? Shh, let's listen.
because it's being very dramatic.
Being very dramatic. She's like, that is so dramatic, alright?
And it's not like
That is so dramatic. It is. It's an exaggeration, okay? No one is as skinny as a telephone pole. I don't care what anyone says because some students earlier on are like, Mrs. Costa, you technically can't be as skinny as a telephone pole. That is not true. Alright? That is an exaggeration. That is being dramatic about it. Good job, Sasha. Good job, lady. You almost had it, but it was hyperbole. Okay, this one, listen up, has two. See if you can identify two of them, alright? So that monkey is cool as a cucumber. It has two. I don't want to hear it aloud. Raise your hand. I'll take one from someone and then the second one from another student, okay? So, who hasn't had a chance to talk? I think everyone has. Carlos, give me one. A metaphor. Want to take that back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think there's an exaggeration there.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the second answer, Derek?
Simile because it has as and it's comparing monkey as a cucumber.
Okay, so he's saying, Mrs. Costa, that is a simile. There is a simile in there because it's comparing the monkey to a cucumber, all right? Because it's using the word as, right? Okay, so that's simile. But there's another one, and Carlos said it was a, what did you say? Hyperbole because he said it's an exaggeration, all right? Does anyone have one last one? Lady. Personification. Why? You think it's giving the monkey human characteristics? Okay. Only one answer is right from the ones that I received. I'll show you what the other one.
I knew it. I was about to say
No one said idiom. So that's an idiom. Cool as a cucumber, right?
That's a like. I was
A
about
cucumber
to
is
say
cool and refreshing, right? And it's saying when you're cool as a cucumber. That's an idiom. It's just a phrase that says something, but it means a completely different. And a simile is comparing the monkey to a cucumber using the word as. Good job, Derek. All right. Yes, you had a question, Phil?
I was in 8th grade.
An idiom. I will reteach idioms, okay? Because I feel like a lot of students are having trouble with that one. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. Stella took the time to wave and moo at the passerby. Now there are two answers to this. To this one. Olano, give me one, Olano. Two answers. Last one? Say it out loud. Personification. Personification. So you think it's personification? Okay. Personification. And what's the other one? Camilla. Onomatopoeia? That's good. No, I want you all to practice saying it. I want you to feel comfortable and confident. I can say these words. I can pronunciate these words.
It's kind of easy to
Onomatopoeia and personification. Why is it a personification? Olano. It's giving, what is it specifically? What is it giving? A human characteristic to who? A cow. Why? Because he's waving. Does a cow ever wave at you guys like, hey, boys and girls, how's it going?
Yes, with the ear.
No, it's pretty much like eating, all right? And it's an onomatopoeia because what did it do?